About 3 weeks ago, I did something I consider unforgivable. I failed to support someone close to me at the exact moment she needed it most. For me, this is the worst thing that could have happened. Losing someone's trust, especially when you value it more than anything, feels like a slow internal collapse. To understand how this happened, I need to go back. For most of my life, I've been the person who supports others. I've helped people who were completely broken, people who had hit rock bottom. But earlier this year, I ended a long-term relationship. We were together for 4, maybe 5 years. The exact number doesn't matter anymore. What matters is how it ended. The relationship was slowly destroyed by constant depression, endless arguments, and a dynamic where I was almost always blamed. There were moments when boundaries were crossed. But I wasn't innocent either. I have a dangerous habit. I forgive too much. I store resentment. I let it pile up until it rots inside me.
Subscribe, friends. It's not hard for you, and it would mean a lot to me.
We even took a break once. After that, there were 6 more months of almost daily fights. That experience changed me. It damaged how I perceive other people's pain, how I react to it, how I make decisions under emotional pressure. Now, when someone comes to me for help, something dark happens. I become aggressive. I aim for weaknesses. I say things I once despised. I lose control over my words, and I hurt people deeply. 2 weeks ago, on a Friday evening, everything came to a head. I was home, alone, drawing, watching background videos. My phone rang. It was my friend. I was genuinely happy to hear from her. Then she said, "My aunt is dying." I froze. We talked. I tried to support her, even though supporting others has become extremely difficult for me. Eventually, the call ended. Over the next 2 days, I kept hearing how unbearable things were. And there's something important you need to know about her life. There are always problems. University stress, messages from strangers, a mentally unstable mother, traumatic memories of her father. She's deeply traumatized. Despite everything boiling inside me, I listened. She's my closest person. I love her. She knows parts of me no one else does. But there is one thing I cannot tolerate: broken promises, self-destructive patterns. Her father is an alcoholic. I have nothing but contempt for that. And one day, she told me she had started drinking again. That moment triggered something ugly in me. Fear, disgust, anger. I understand how genetics work. I understand patterns. When someone spends their whole life saying they never want to become the person they hate, sometimes that fear becomes reality. I snapped. Fueled by accumulated anger and genuine fear for her, I said something cruel. I told her that if she continued down this path, she wouldn't end up far from him. I was angry, but more than that, I was terrified. She reacted exactly as anyone would. She got angry. An argument started. And then, she left. We haven't spoken for weeks. I understand why. But the hardest part is living with myself, knowing I couldn't stop, knowing I chose words that cut instead of comfort, knowing I became the kind of person I once hated. I warned her before. I told her, I can be harsh when people come to me for help, but that doesn't make it acceptable. She doesn't deserve that. She doesn't owe me tolerance. Now, she doesn't write to me at all. We tried to talk about it once, but it feels like she doesn't understand one thing. People don't only get angry at others. Sometimes, they are furious at themselves. I told her this. Her response echoed something I had heard before, in another broken relationship. I don't want you punishing yourself because of my problems. But what am I supposed to do when I'm not even given a chance to fix what I broke? When I'm told I won't be contacted again? When silence replaces accountability? That silence doesn't heal. It corrodes.
And I don't know which part of this hurts more. Losing her, or realizing who I become when someone I love needs me the most.